Today is day 9 of the Meditation for Christians series, The Feast Table. And we just had Thanksgiving at the time of this recording, and we're about to have Christmas. And those are the times when families tend to get together and have a great big feast. And so this is very timely. When I wrote this meditation, it was, I think, the day before Christmas, or the day before Thanksgiving, or the day after Thanksgiving. It was right around Thanksgiving when I wrote this originally, several years ago. So I'm happy to be sharing it with you today. Our verse from Psalms is Psalm 23:5. Thou preparest a table before me in the presence of mine enemies. Thou anointest my head with oil, my cup runneth over. The Victory Feast. Despite the evils of the material world, we find victory and joy in the spiritual world. A king of ancient times would feast a victor, and our Father wants us to be at the feast table. Behold, I stand at the door and knock. If anyone hears my voice and opens the door, I will come in and dine with him, and he with me. To the one who is victorious, I grant the right to sit with me on my throne, just as I overcame and sat down with my Father on his throne. Revelation 3:20-21. The exercise for day 9. When we are filled with the Holy Spirit, our cups runneth over with joy. What times have you felt the joy of the Holy Spirit in your life? Ask him what your next step is toward more times of communication with him. As you celebrate a time of Thanksgiving with your family, invite him to join you. Jesus saith unto them, Come and dine. John 21:12. So for our last picture, we have 2 Shabbat candles, the wine, and the traditional challah bread. And those are the traditional Shabbat meal items. We presumably believe that during the Last Supper, that's what Jesus had, was the wine, the bread, and some sort of lamp or candle to see by. So the wine represented his blood, the bread represented his body, and Jesus is light. So as we feast, I believe it is a good idea to occasionally have communion, so that we do as he instructed on that night, and do this as often as we meet together. So to close, I would like to bless everyone who has listened to this. And I would also like to invite you to share your times when God has had your cup running over, or placed a feast before you in front of your enemies. Because he's not just doing that at the end times. He's doing that now. If we think about it and we look around and find what we're grateful for, we'll find that God does this for us every day. So may the Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord make his face shine upon you and be gracious unto you. The Lord lift up his countenance upon you and give you peace. Yevarechecha Adonai v'yishmerecha. Yair Adonai panav alecha v'huneka. Yisa Adonai panav alecha v'yasem lecha shalom. God bless everyone. I'll see you next time.